What is up, guys? Welcome back to a new video, and today we're going to be doing our expectations and prediction video for the Kanye West Donda 2 that will be dropping in about less than a week, and I'm very excited. So yeah, I'm pretty much going to be giving you guys my expectations, my predictions, and pretty much everything on and all, and what I think how the album's going to sound like sonically and everything like that. So let's just go straight into it.
New killers, shot, tell them, this on Donda,
Now, starting off with the track list, I'm actually hoping that Kanye gets about 16 to 25 songs. Now, I know on Donda, the first Donda, that we got hella. Alright, so that whole video was filmed a few days ago, and obviously you guys knowing Kanye, as I said in the beginning, this guy is always changing, he's always releasing information at the most random ass times. And obviously me talking about the track list, he did kind of release the full track list for the album. It seems that we're going to be getting 22 songs, but I'm not too sure. Kanye does have last minute changes, sometimes even changes when the album is already out. I don't know, we're probably just going to be sticking to this base 22 tracks. But one of them he actually did preview, I think it's called Flowers. Another thing I need to talk to you guys about is that Kanye just announced that he's only going to be releasing the album on a stem player, and this is kind of misinformation for a lot of people, because a lot of people are just taking this and saying, oh, you can't listen to the album unless you have the stem player. But this is kind of misinformation, because apparently you can listen to the album. It is going to be put on the stem player website for everyone to listen, but that's the only way you're going to be able to get the album, through his own website, so his own way. And I'm kind of supporting it at the same time, not really because I'm a fan, but at the same time I want to see artists make their proper own money, the money that they deserve to make off their own art. Because me being a creator, I could understand his own standpoint on this, but also being a fan more so, I kind of don't like it, because I want the music more so than anything. But yeah, at the end of the day, he is the creator of this. It's his art. He decides what happens with it. No one else decides what happens with it. Now, I know on Donda, the first Donda, that we got hella songs, and I was actually very excited by that, considering the amount of features that I think he's gonna have on the album, like he did on the first Donda. We should be getting a lot of tracks. I mean, it is kind of in the album, like he did on the first Donda. We should be getting a lot of tracks. I mean, it is kind of in his DNA to release long projects. Now, obviously, with me wanting a long project, that would mean I would want a lot of features, and I think one of the only artists that I love having a lot of features is Kanye, because he just knows how to work well with features and knows how to put them in certain places of a certain track, or just on a different track. Because I think the past few years he's been showcasing off more of his production level of an artist, more so than his artistry himself, if that makes any sense. So some of the features that I think would make it on to Donda 2 that I think already confirmed, some of them already confirmed, some of them most people can already put the pieces together, and one of them is Drake. I really hope Drake is on the album. Obviously they did break their beef and just kind of end off their beef, and now they're kind of cool with each other songs, and I was actually very excited by that. We got a lot of music, a lot of good music especially, but yeah, considering the amount of features that I think he's gonna have. So yeah, those are just some of the people that I'm hoping to be on it. Obviously I'm pretty sure some of them are gonna be on it, especially Future, because he is, obviously, if you guys know, he is the executive producer of the album. I do think that he is gonna be on it. I would be surprised if he's not, if he doesn't have a verse at least on the album. Now, these are some of the features that I hope would make it, but I wouldn't have too high of a chance of making it on the album. The first one, as you guys know, is St. John. I love that nigga. St. John is my guy. Now, I know that if you guys watched the Collection 2 update, I did say St. John, if they ever call you at the Donda camp, don't go, because you're never coming back. I don't know, I feel like St. John, you could probably send in a good verse over, because he did have some writing credits on Donda, the original one. I think it was Lord I Need You. So I think if him and Ye can link up again, it would be some pretty fire shit. Another person that I've been actually kind of hoping for is Post Malone. Another person that I've been actually kind of hoping for is Post Malone, and I don't know what it is with Post Malone, but he just fits on any album, like any genre album he can fit on. He's the type of feature that you could just get for a nice hook on any song. He literally will write it. If it's trap, country, probably even R&B, he could body that shit too. Post Malone can pretty much do anything with his voice. Now, the next artist that I really am hoping they would make an appearance on Donda 2 is J. Cole, and mainly because this year, and probably for the past year and a half, J. Cole's been murdering people on features. Like, he's even been saying it, like, I will get on your song and I will kill you. So I would love to see a J. Cole feature on a Kanye West record. That would be ridiculous. And another person I would love to see on Donda 2 is Casey, and I am kind of hoping that he is on it because he pretty much is in the Donda camp. I mean, his manager, I don't know if he's signed to Good Music or if he's signed to Boo, because Boo has kind of a record label of his own, Boo Vision. So Boo, obviously, as you guys know, Akon's brother, who's pretty much best friends, or I think he does manage Kanye West at this point. They have a lot of good connections. Casey was heavily involved in the first Donda album. Some of the songs on there, like 24, Praise God, Hurricane, I Keep My Spirit Alive, I Can Keep Going. He did have a lot of work on the album, so I really am hoping that he is on this one. With all these artists that I just named, it's gonna kind of sound like a lot of just trap artists, and there's not really other variety of artists that I'm pretty much naming. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is pretty much the subject or the difference between this Donda and the first Donda. And the reason why I think and the big difference I think there's gonna be is, I don't know, I just feel like this one is gonna be a bit more toxic. I do think Kanye is gonna take his toxic route. He did mention on his Insta while he was going through his rants that he said that him going back into the burning house and taking out the trash. So I do feel like it's gonna be him getting a lot of stuff off his chest, and just a lot of stuff, just him becoming a new person. As he said, this year it's all about him getting his narrative back and being the one that's pushing his narrative forward. So yeah, I do think it's gonna be very toxic. As you guys can tell, in his last few verses he has been releasing, they have been very toxic, talking about Pete, Kim, his family, everything. But yeah guys, Donda 2 is gonna be a great album. I have a lot of high expectations for Donda 2. Obviously, Kanye West being my GOAT, I'm always expecting every project to be at least an 8. But yeah, that's pretty much the video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's been Daniel, and peace.